Will the Urban Monk coming at you. Raw. I don't edit nothing. I shoot it and it's raw. That's what you get. Or I start over. Anyway. Bringing you the conscious breath. Bringing you the peace. I want to talk about love. The love frequency. Everyone's got it, but we very rarely use it. And I will always use we because there is no separation. So if there's a dude out there hating, we're all hating, unfortunately. That's you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of situation. But it's creation. It's what brought us here. It's what sustains us here. And when you find love, ooh, man, the doors it opens, and I mean real love. The doors it opens, the path you can walk. And it's so hot. I had to wear a do-rag instead of my hat, so it actually catch the sweat. But there's a healing in that. Sweat out all the crap. No matter what anyone says, you sweat out all the crap. I don't know. There's a little random thought. And we all should be fighting for love. And standing together with it. And doing everything we can for it. Because at the end of the day, that's what sustains us. That's what will create new. Because I don't know about you, but I want a new world. I've lived in this control of open air prison long enough. I think it's time for something new. Now, I don't have the answers. I don't know what that new is. I just don't. All I know is I'm ready to sacrifice to get something new. Something better. Ready to stand up. I mean, I've already started. I speak my mind on the internet. And I talk about mental health, and I talk about all the things that bug me. All the things that affect my mental health. Good and bad. All the stuff that I've done to make myself better. Because now I am not the same man as when I started this journey. I've had a few metamorphoses already. I'll have a few more. Change is inevitable. And it's something we all have to take into consideration. It's something we all have to do. And it's uncomfortable. But it's worth it. Because in the end, then we'll love ourselves. Which is more important than loving someone else. And can you really love someone else unless you love yourself? I don't know. I love myself. Sure, I got flaws. Sure, my body isn't perfect. Sure, you know, whatever other genetics I can't change. Sure, like all that stuff. Sure, like okay, you know. But really, like, what are we talking about? It's nothing I can change. It's nothing I did. You know, sure I might have signed some Sure, I might have signed some soul contract to come back here, but or some people did. I didn't. I'm from the stone that originally created this place, so I've been here forever. It's different. It's different for me. I feel things different, and the world wasn't ready for someone that feels like me. Which is fine. Made my life harder than it needed to be, but that's okay. I can take it. I can survive anything. Weather it all like stone. I love nature. Heals me. And we need to stand up for it too. Again, I don't really have the answers on that one either, but All I know is like I'm standing out, and I wouldn't survive, and I wouldn't be happy if I didn't have all this green around me. Honestly. It just rained, so the bugs are crazy. Not gonna hurt me or nothing, but they're just crazy. That's Canada for you. Ooh, there's one big one right in my ear there. Ooh, pardon me. There you go, rah. I don't edit nothing. You get me as I am. And take me as I am. If I become popular, I don't care. Don't matter. I do this because I love it. I love testing myself. I love finding more things about myself. I love and I love sharing. Sharing is part of my journey. So it doesn't matter if I'm speaking into the void or if I'm speaking to actual people. It's all about doing what you love and spreading that love, because that's peace in all the ways you can use it in my language. Because English language is wonky. I'll get into that in a whole other video. That deserves a whole other video of its own. Let me tell you. But yeah, gotta stick up for love. You know, and I'm married. I would give anything that I have currently. I mean, for my family, there's nothing I wouldn't do. There's no boundary I wouldn't break. There's no and you can love someone like that too. See, the bugs are crazy. You can love someone like that too. Everyone can. There's someone out there for everyone. I think I've said it a bunch of times in my videos. It's just there's so many people on this planet that no one should be alone. And no one should feel hate in their heart. Because there's enough of us now that are saying no. There's enough of us now that are saying enough. No more control. No more hate. Everything should come from the heart. And if you're not doing something that you can bring forth with your heart first, then you're not doing the right thing. It doesn't, you know, like, we have to build a world like that. Will I see it in my lifetime? I don't know. I didn't think I'd see the mass awakenings that I saw in my lifetime. So, who knows? Who knows? So many truths, so many veils are being lifted daily. Who knows? Who knows what we'll know in a year? Who knows who we'll be in a year? I mean, it's just crazy like that. That's why it's got to be love first. And it has to be love first. There's no way around it. Absolutely no way around it. That's the creation frequency. And you can tap into it for power. You can stand in your own power and your own sovereignty by tapping into the love frequency, because Mother Earth loves you. It doesn't matter what we're doing to her. She realizes that that's a distorted truth and problems we all have to deal with. And we have to let the meritocracy rise. Let the smart people do what the smart people are going to do. Don't make them chase money. Don't make them chase funding. You know, like most of our breakthroughs have come from love. The love of inventing, the love of doing science and scientific experiments, the love of finding the mysteries in the world. These people aren't going out and doing these things just for the money, because some of them don't make a lot of money. Like, if you talk to like real truth looking for scientists, they're not in it for the funding. Sure, you know, tenure would be great for them, obviously, you know. I'm gonna put my camera down. You know, but I gotta stretch my legs a little bit. But that's the thing. It's love frequency. They do it because they love it. They do it because they want to find something more. And we all have to have that. If you're doing something just because you're getting paid to do it, well, maybe it's time to look into something that you love, that you can get the same amount of currency from. I mean, there's obviously going to be situations where that's impossible. Like, of course there is. That's why I try not to tell people what to do. You know, I read a lot of what and hear what the gurus say, and it's telling me what to think. It's telling, like, I've always said, you know, like, if you're a Christian and it makes you a better person, and it makes you a person that brings love first from the, you know, with everything that you do, then who am I to tell you to change? You know. But anyway, I'll start rambling. And the bugs are getting crazy. Crazy. It might rain again. Will, the urban monk, bringing you peace. Have you taken that conscious breath? Have you taken that conscious breath? Don't let your brain do all your breathing. There's peace in that. Out.